Hello and welcome to the first devlog in what I hope are several episodes at least, while I work on this little game project. I'm recording this to somewhat hold myself accountable to actually continue working on this project and hopefully deliver a playable game at some point. This is a little 2D single player action sandbox space fighter I've been working on for about 2 months now, just as a hobby on the side. It is built in Godot, and I've kind of been teaching myself game dev as I've gone along. I'm pretty proud of how far it's come. Right now I've got like a basic implementation of all the base systems, and that's all working. And from here on I hope to start polishing and fleshing out the game and making it interesting and actually fun to play. So to get started with what we've got so far, from the main menu we can see there's a save file management, so we can load and continue older games, and that brings up the spaceship that's been built previously and whatever level the game is on in that save. Going into the garage, we can basically edit and build unique ships. This is where the sandbox element comes in, allows the player to place down hull tiles and ship modules to build the ship however they see fit. The editor does various checks to make sure the tiles are connected, to make sure nothing's blocking, say, the output of thruster modules, and all sorts of other stuff, making sure there's enough power, cooling, and money to actually buy these different modules and tiles. And then going into the actual flight mode, loading into this troubleshooting level, we can see that the mouse now controls the ship, spins it around. Pressing the movement keys will thrust the ship in that direction, but only if it actually has thrusters pointing in those directions. It's also a frictionless environment, just like it is in space. So learning how to pilot the ship and move around obstacles will be a pretty big part of the game. The ship itself uses Godot's rigid body class to run into things and bounce off things. And we can also shoot as well with just the basic weapons we've got at the minute. You'll see as the modules are used, they generate heat, which is the bar in the middle, and the bar in the bottom is power being used as well. If these bars max out from using modules, the ship will overheat or power down, and at the minute that's just a case of locking up the controls so the user can't do anything. In the future there'll be gameplay to cool down the ship or to repair the power generator and such. And the bar at the top is just the hull hit points, so when we run into things we see that bar go down. Each of the modules also has its own hit bar, so when the module actually runs into something, it takes damage instead, and depleting that health bar will disable the module, so if a thruster on one side gets taken out, it won't be able to thrust in that direction any further. Eventually, I'm hoping to add enemies and obstacles to levels, but obviously right now we're just testing out the basic systems. By the next devlog, I hope to have included ship blueprinting, so we can basically save entire ships and load them in the editor. I hope to add some more animations, because that'll be a whole feature as well, making sure the correct animation plays at the right time. I want to smooth out the actual physics and the flight experience. Right now it's a bit janky. And like I said, also add in some basic enemies with their own pathfinding and weapons to fight back. So, thanks for following on. I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers.